What was the ankle like first quarter?
No, it was all right. I mean, it was, you know, it was a little stiff, but loosened up, you know, the more I moved. So it was all right.
Okay. Was it after the dunk that you felt the ankle loosen up? Because that seemed to be the period where you went from...
No, I mean, the more I played, you know, the looser it got. I mean, you know, I was, the first couple minutes, I was ready to go. So, you know, it was just, you know, the flow just went towards Andrew and towards Powell. So, you know, it kind of sat back, allowed that to happen. In the second quarter, just got busy.
Kobe, I was just talking to Carl Landry, and he says, "That's hurt?" He says, "We should all be so hurt." You put a few moves on him, he says, "I'll never forget."
We all ain't built the same way.
So how did it feel out there as far as being close to 100%? How do you rate it?
No, it felt all right. I mean, you know, it's just the beauty of modern medicine.
Kobe, Coach Williams talked about your team's physicality, how he even termed it as not really even basketball. Can you talk about the team's focus on that level, and was there a concerted effort to play playoff level physicality? No,
not really. I mean, we just played. We just played hard. You know, it wasn't anything that was you know, over the top or concerted effort.
Kobe, can you take us through the last day and a half, the flight back, and what you were doing yesterday with the ankle to get ready for today?
Sure, want a reality show?
Well, I mean, at any point, did you feel you were pretty ardent after Game 4 that you'd be playing? At any point, did it go backwards, or was it always moving towards?
No, you know, we kept it moving. I mean, we did it around the clock. I mean, it was just nonstop. And you know, at home, I just iced it all the time, kept it elevated, tried to keep it moving as much as I possibly can. So, you know, I'm not sleeping much, but the ankle, the mobility is good. I mean, that's really the key. You don't want it to get stiff.
Can you kind of go? You didn't want to take an MRI or an X-ray. It's the first time we've ever heard of that one, actually. What was your thinking?
Well, I was moving okay. I didn't feel like it was broke or anything like that. If it was, it really wouldn't matter anyway. So I would have played anyway. So it's been a waste of time to go all the way up there, do that, and then sit in a 405 traffic for 2 hours. But no, I don't know why you guys are so concerned about the MRI. It's not like we would have told you the results anyway.
Can you walk us through the dunk that you had, and just kind of when you got the ball at the top of the key, it sort of as the play unfolded, what, you know, your decision making? And
well, man, I just had a lane to the basket, and you know, it was it looked like he was going to challenge me at the rim, and you know, I accepted the challenge.
Shannon Brown said the last time you dunked like that, you had an afro.
Yeah, and he was like 2. It's accurate.
I mean, was that? It's hard not to see that as a bit of a message dunk. Like, yeah, I can still do that.
Well, I mean, it's a message for us that, you know, this is important. It's time to, you know, raise up and do what we got to do. They know I saved those. I don't have much of those left anymore.
There was a sequence in the second quarter where, you know, Shannon Brown came off the bench, hit a couple of three-pointers, and then Fisher gets the ball to Bynum. And pretty much that's where the separation looks like it began in the second quarter. Can you talk about that? And you were on the bench at the time. Yeah, no, our depth is one of our biggest strengths. You know, we believe our second unit can go out there and be disruptive and cause turnovers and allow us to get out in transition. We feel like when all those things are clicking, we have our size that's working well. You know, Lamar is facilitating. You know, we're getting turnovers from our second unit. And we feel like we're at our best.
Ron said you guys looked and felt young out there tonight. Did you feel younger, and do you kind of have moments, do you feel like, where you can tap into the 23 or 24-year-old Kobe?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's there. You know, it's not something that I want to do all the time, especially through an 82-game season. But it's there.
Kobe, first quarter you took no shots. They switched you off for Trevor on to Bellinelli. Phil said, in here he told us he was a liability. I had to get him off the floor. Are you saying you weren't limited?
You guys got to understand what Phil says all the time is, you know, he's just being a smart ass.
Well, with all the other stuff.
No, it's, you know.
You had to be limited. You know, I mean, I understand
it was. I mean, it was stiff. I had a hard time moving and stuff like that, but, you know, liability's kind of strong.
Kobe, for about the 1,000th time, it really does come down to points in the paint, and you guys took care of business, especially to open the third quarter. Really just ran it down their throat.
We attacked. We posted the ball very well. We attacked the rim very well. We didn't really settle for jump shots. We just kept on the attack.
So how do you do that in the next game and take care of business? Because it hasn't been like that on the road all the time.
That's what playoff basketball is. Monty's a great coach. He's going to make adjustments. He's very smart, and he has a team that listens to him. So, they'll make their adjustments, and we just have to be ready.
Kobe, talk about competing against Trevor Ariza,
like
former teammate, guy you won a championship with. He's out there. Looks like he's battling. Any comments on that?
Well, it's not surprising. I mean, it's he's like a little brother to me. So it's tough to muster up that rage to play against him when he's watched him grow up. So, but that being said, you got a job to do, and we're going to take him out.
Are you watching any other games? Are you surprised about what's going on with San Antonio, Memphis series?
No, I can't say I'm surprised. Memphis is tough. They got a lot of depth. They got a lot of size, a lot of versatility. They're a tough team.
Last two questions.
Kobe, you think the Lakers bench is an advantage over the Hornets?
Depends which night you ask me. Tonight certainly. Thursday we'll see.
Kobe, could you give us a rough estimate of how many hours you spent hooked up with something in the last 2 days?
All the time, nonstop.
Last question, Mark.
With Phil giving you 20.
That question wasn't good enough for the last question. See that?
Heard that before.
Phil giving you 20 minutes tonight. What do you think this does for you moving forward on Thursday as far as just your overall comfort level?
Doubtful for Thursday. We'll close on that.